Alright then, so, mixed in with all these 70 URLs, I'm going to start a show off Gridlocke. This is a free-to-play game that's basically on Steam right now, so let's see what it's all about. Alright, so, there's the credits. Not a whole lot of people working on it, but there's a few people. And it looks like you can basically open these guys up and see, like, you know, their Instagrams and stuff like that. Let's move that down a little bit. So, we got some settings in here. We have, like, you know, some gameplay modifiers over here. There's a quick button over here, but let's try a tutorial first. Welcome to Gridlocke. On the battlefield, you'll assume the role of a tactician. All of your potential strategies will be contained in your deck, which you will need to carefully craft throughout the game. Gridlocke has a turn-based battle system. Each side has 8 grid spaces where units can be placed. Melee units can only attack if they are in the front row, grid numbers 1 to 4. Ranged units can only attack from the back row, grid numbers 5 to 8. Combination units can attack from anywhere. So, it has a very Disciples feel to it, basically. During your main phase, you can play cards for your hand to add units to the battlefield. Playing cards costs energy. The amount is designated in the bottom right corner of the card. In the upper right corner, you'll also see the unit's stats, damage left, and health right. So cost, type, and like stats. Damage on the left, health on the right. You can right-click on a card or unit on the battlefield at any time to pull up information about the unit's current stats, and the abilities and after effects. Alright, so tutorial here. Basically, like, you know, there's the enemy squares, there's R squares. So, basically this guy's got a lot of HP and he's like ranged. This guy's like melee. When you're finished with your main phase, you can click the phase button in the center to advance to the next phase. Okay. During the prepare phase, you can select which units will attack. Unselected units will rest instead of attacking, healing 2 points of their damage, unless they have a unique rest effect. Once the units are selected, press the phase button again to advance to the attack phase. Units will attack in order, dealing damage directly to enemy morale or to the opposing unit on the opposing grid space. So, basically the idea here is like you want damage to morale, sort of like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh style, I guess, or like, you know, damage to enemies, very basically right there. So is that gonna make them attack? Yep. Lastly, during the discard phase, you can choose to discard any amount of cards in your hand. If you're holding onto cards that you're not currently helpful, it may be a good idea to discard them and try to draw something better next time. Outside of the tutorial, you can hold up to 4 cards in your hand at a time during your upkeep phase. If you have less than 4 cards, you will draw cards up to your max hand size. Okay, so basically, like, you know, you can have 4 cards and like you can draw up to like your 4 cards. The enemy's turn is also broken up into upkeep phase, main phase, and attack phase. They draw a random hand of cards and will place units based on their available cards and energy. Then they will also attack in a grid order. So he's gonna place his guys. There's his mage. I got attacked. The enemy's warlock has applied confusion status to your soldier's unit, switching their attack modes, meaning they can only attack from melee range. Fortunately, you can move units to put them in a more advantageous position. Click on a unit you want to move, and then click on the adjacent space. Movement costs more energy, and each unit can only move once per turn. You also drew an item card this turn. Item cards have abilities that can affect units on the battlefield. The Traveler's Boots will allow a unit to move up, paying energy for as long as they are on the battlefield. So I'm gonna put this on this guy here, and then he can like move out, you know, head here if he wants to, or needs to. can't move again, by the way, so... Oh, you can. Or maybe you can't. And let's just do this. Note that I have like Spearman and like, you know, and Swordsman, so... Interesting sort of range concept. Basically, like, you know, advanced pole users, I guess, can hit the guys in the back. You can't do anything because he's basically ranged, or melee now. Oh, I lost my guy. There are a couple other ways to gain some advantages in Gridlocke. The button to the left of the phase button allows you to pay 1 energy to summon a spirit card to your hand, as long as your spirit counter is at least 1. So, to the left of the phase button, okay. Whenever a unit dies in the battlefield, or whenever you play an item card, remnants linger on spirits. Raising your spirit count, since there are a limited number of cards in your deck, summon allows you to give each card a second life in the battlefield. The button to the right of the phase button allows you to gather intel on the enemy's upcoming turn. Once per turn, you may pay 1 energy to see the enemy's current hand, and all planned moves for the next turn. Keep in mind that intel gathered this way is based on the state of the battlefield when the intel is requested. If there are changes to the battlefield, the enemy may adapt to those changes. Okay, so... add skeleton to battlefield at grid 4. Okay. So, he's gonna basically add a skeleton over here, basically to attack probably, but whatever. Did that take energy to do? I'm not really sure. Probably is a bad idea to do that, but well. Let's move you up ahead. And... I just realized I could move this guy forward if I want to, but well. Discard if I want to, so I can discard stuff if I need to, but we'll just like, you know, keep going. There's a skeleton. Down he goes. My morale is dying. To declare victory in a battle, you must either reduce the enemy's morale to 0 or destroy all units in the enemy's army. If your total morale is reduced to 0, or you have no available moves, no cards left in the deck or hand, and no spirits to summon, you will be defeated. You've reached the end of the tutorial. If you need further explanation on any game mechanics, check out the glossary in the menu. You can continue this battle or press the X button to return to the main menu. Alright, let's just go to, like, you know, the actual game now. Alright, so, you basically have like justify how it basically goes. New game! In the year 299, on the cusp of a new century, Queen Nascombe finally succumbs to illness she's been battling for many years. Prince Lucre, the Queen's only son and sole heir, fearful and unwilling to accept the responsibilities of a monarchy, fled the country immediately upon learning of his mother's death. The Council of Nine, the Queen's assembly of advisors from the 9 noble houses of the Nascombe, are left in temporary control of the kingdom. Without an heir, the council has been hired to, in heated bickering and debates, unable to reach an agreement for an acceptable replacement. The Queen's death and the subsequent discord among the noble houses has weakened the kingdom of Nascombe. Its people are scared and apprehensive for the future. Its political allies begin to question their loyalty. Dark creatures begin to resettle into the land that has been abandoned. But there are some who see an opportunity in these times of instability. A handful of ambitious and powerful factions now have plans to move on to Castle Nascombe in an attempt to seize power while it is vulnerable. So that's basically you have multiple factions like vying for power. Not surprisingly, the neighboring kingdom of Harusis is already preparing to mobilize its army to march on Nascombe. Harusis is both respected and feared throughout the continent for its fierce military force and royal battalion. King Harusis, a restless and arrogant leader, has long desired to extend his kingdom's borders of influence, but attempting to overthrow the beloved Queen Nascombe would have been politically suicidal. Now, with the Queen gone, he has the perfect excuse to stretch his arms a bit wider and snatch the land and power he feels that he deserves. Alright, so first faction is basically neighboring kingdom wants more power. In the shadows, an underground syndicate known as the Grimfellows has a network of spies keeping tabs on the situation in Nascombe. This decentralized but highly organized group of revolutionaries are united by a common goal of disabling the monarchical system in the continent and returning the power to the commoners. Although the Grim Fellows are infamous and highly capable, they have up to now been brushed off as little more than a thorn in the side of those currently in power. However, if they manage to wrest control of the Nazcom from the noble houses, all eyes will be upon them and their ideology, and the Grim Fellows know that revolution is contagious. So, basically got revolutionary power. An unlikely third faction also has its eyes set on the Nazcom, not soldiers, nor revolutionaries, but the Continental Merchants Guild. What started as a small cooperative of independent merchants and businesses has blossomed into a massive trade conglomerate with tremendous influence throughout the continent. As is often the case, those who lust for wealth are rarely satisfied when they actually detain it, and the chairpersons of the Merchants Guild are no different. Establishing a central base of operations out of Nazcom will allow the Merchants Guild to cement their position as a trade monopoly and generate unfathomable amounts of wealth and power. Alright, so there's 3 factions. Smart leaders know, however, that strength, cunning, and resources are not enough to win a war. The factions, in their race to lay claim to Nazcom, seek out a skilled technician to guide their forces to achieve their respective ends. Someone who understands the intricate rhythm of the battlefield and whose decisions may help shape the future of the continent. Alright, so that's us. So, the Royal Battalion. The Royal Battalion of the Kingdom of Cruces is a military faction renowned through the continent. The modus operandi of the Royal Battalion is simple, but effective. Overwhelm their adversaries with strength, numbers, and superior technique. So, strength and numbers. If there are 5 or more units on the battlefield, new units placed on the battlefield start with +1 max health. So basically more guys, more like power. Alright, so the Grim Fellows. The Grim Fellows are a revolutionary group driven by lofty ideals and unafraid to take drastic steps to achieve the New World Order. In battle, they make no qualms about using subversive tactics like espionage, sabotage, and theft to advance their goals. So espionage. If you have a thief or rogue unit on the battlefield, you may gather intel for free each turn. So basically they're good for, like, you know, what the enemy's basically up to. So these guys have 10 units at 5 items, these guys have 9 units and 6 items. And then we have the Merchants Guild that has 6 units and 9 items. The Merchants Guild uses political connections and vast resources to its advantage. While the guild may not boast a team of trained warriors, the money for hired muscle and a collection of deadly artifacts allow them to control the battlefield. So shrewd investment. On the 4th turn of each battle, receive 3 additional points of energy at the beginning of the turn. So these guys are all about, like, you know, hitting hard, like, later on. So, okay, let's try these guys here. So here's our deck basically. So we got basically this guy here. We have, like, you know, this sort of like warrior guy over here. We got the mage, got this like farmer, and then we have, like, you know, potions and other stuff over here. Then we got this guy. So this guy has a lot different more units basically to play with. So we got this guy here, got this guy here, this guy here, this guy here. So I see a lot of, like, the same, like, units here, by the way, but, you know, that's probably to be expected. They also have some unique units as well. And we got these guys here, which are rogues. So basically rogue, mage, this guy, that guy. But yeah, so let's go with the, you know, these guys here. Alright, so Nails Outrider 1, Units 9, Morale 30. Merchant Skill, Reputation level 1. So we're right here. Let's start a battle. Alright, so we got 4 cards here basically to play with. I got 4 energy to start with. So we got ourselves an archer, and this guy, some items, and we got a shield. And I can right click to basically see what they are doing. So Spectral Shield. Summon a Spectral Shield from the editor to protect target unit. Shielded units are protected from direct damage, but shield will break upon receiving any amount of damage. Okay. Item. Gold coin, standard currency of the continent. Can be traded to the merchant unit currently on the battlefield to create a random item card in hand with a discounted energy cost, but don't really have that right now. There's a soldier. A common soldier surprisingly capable of giving time to focus their strength. When resting, soldiers gain 2 damage instead of health. focus damage is expended at the end of the attack phase. So basically you guys can focus up and attack really hard. And Mercenary. A powerful fighter for hire requires a payment of 1 energy each time they attack. If the player does not have enough energy, Mercenary will not attack. So basically you guys are pay me in, like, you know, they do stuff. But they're pretty powerful by the looks of it, so that's nice. So let's put you, you're a melee guy, so let's put this guy right here. And let's put that guy right there. So let's have this guy rest and this guy just attack. Oh, I don't have any energy base to attack with this guy, right? So I placed him, I can't do anything with him. Well, he rested, I guess. He powered up. We're just gonna discard this. So I guess we're gonna power up and attack real hard. Now here's a question I basically ask. Am I basically attacking, like, you know, the other, like, you know, war faction, or, like, you know, is this like this random, like, mob thing you like encounter? So there's a goblin and a skeleton. An early creation of Prince Lucre, a frail, remaining skeleton held together by weak necrotic magic. Each time this unit attacks, it gets -1 to damage stats, so basically it gets weaker. Goblin, fairly weak in isolation but threatening groups. Nail the Council of 9, often employ these creatures as scouts and bodyguards. When attacking, gets +1 damage to each adjacent goblin. So basically, there's more goblins, they get more damaging. So nice. So here's a merchant. So a highly ranking member of the merchant guild gets +1 damage until the end of a turn. For each item card played that turn, we'll trade gold coins for useful items at a discount. And then we got like a wand reversal. Wand reversal belonging to sister blah blah switches the target unit's damage stats and health stat. Okay, so basically you can flip it around. So this guy's currently got, like, you know, 2 and 3, so basically you get, like, you know, 2 damage and, like, you know, all this stuff. So everybody, the idea to diverse your options, melee unit's target with this item will be able to attack from melee and range locations on the battlefield. Basically you can make these guys like both melee and range, that's nice. So I could put this guy down. I could give him, like, you know, this. So now I can basically attack, you know. He's melee and ranged basically. You can see, like, you know, melee and ranged. And I could push him around so basically, like, you know. Well, I could do that, but I want this guy to attack this time, so. Let's just, like, you know, go like this. You're gonna attack. You're gonna attack. And you're gonna attack. Hit him hard. Bang, bang. And we'll keep this stuff for now. Another skeleton. Another goblin. I'll get rid of those goblins because they're gonna be, like, an issue if I let this build up like that. Oh no, he died. What's this guy here? A serpent. This fearsome serpent has hidden venom glands that activate when threatened. When a serpent is attacked, it inflicts poison stats on attacked units, so, okay. Farmer. Even the strongest army will fail if they are not fed. Creates a ration card when entering the battlefield. If farmer attacks an empty grid space, creates a ration card if not currently at max hand size. Okay. Let's see here. So solar is basically ranged. Let's go like this. Interesting. Lots of damage on those guys now. They're sitting right there doing their thing. Well, I don't have a mercenary anymore, I guess, but that's interesting. Do I save my energy, I wonder? Let's just see if I save it or not. So I need you to basically focus up a little bit and do some more damage, I guess. You guys get to attack. So he gets poisoned. And I could discard stuff. Let's get rid of the farmer for now. Another skeleton. And he's got something in the back there. So this is hurting quite a bit, but oh well. I note that because I had that guy being like, you know, very like, you know, weak on HP, basically I killed it, obviously. But oh well. So let's do that. Not all blades need to be sharp or effective. Target unit receives -1 to damage stat and becomes poisonous. Poisonous units inflict poison stats to opposing unit when attacking. Okay. Here's a blah blah. So removes poison, paralysis, curse, burn, sorcery. So basically that's like an iso potion there. Warlock, by the way. So this guy likes to confuse people and do attacks. Basically, this guy makes them like ranged and stuff like that. I think it's gonna kill this guy automatically. So why would I move him? I guess. Oh, he's really right, so I have to, you know, move him forward. So, you're gonna move up to kill this guy. There's a ration card. Not especially delicious, but designed to be filling and long-lasting. These rations are about to restore health to units, so that's nice. Keep you alive so you can't be killed. And of course you'll do more damage to resolve that. Let's move you right here. I assume we're basically like focusing to kill off this guy's like, you know, army as opposed to like, you know, his morale here, so that's fine. Oh, another goblin. Another warlock. He's protected, it's fine. He died, that sucks. I'm dying! Effect enemy. One originally blah blah. Applies confusion. The stats to all target units. Units with confusion have their attacks made reversed. Okay, it's basically just gonna like confuse them. Nice, we confuse all these guys right here. Very nice. What's this do? Returns target unit to your hand as a card. Removing all active effects, card can be played as a brand new unit. That only works on, like, you know, my own guys, apparently. This guy has no melee at this point, that's kind of sucky. Yo, I realized he doesn't do any damage to this guy, but this guy is poisoned, so there's that. I wish I could see, like, what poison basically does, but oh well. I'm only using so this guy can wipe out this guy back here, right? So let's just do that so like, you can kill him off. I should use my spirits a little bit, I guess, but whatever. There goes the Warlock. Let's get rid of these cards. Oh, those guys moved back for some reason. Oh, because they're like, you know, ranged now, right? So they had to do that. They're confused, that's fine. Where'd all my cards go? Oh, so no problem if I discard my cards, I can't actually like get them back as like a redraw, I guess. There's a spirit. So basically, I can send these guys basically to do some stuff. Let's do this. I think this guy's gonna die back here, unfortunately. I don't know what poison basically does, if it's useful or not, but whatever. So attack. Hope this guy can't do anything, he's ranged only. Well, he rested up, I guess. Oh, there's the spirit. Put this guy right here. Let's get you right here. Basically, this guy's just holding this guy at bay for now. He can't do anything, apparently. Oh, he's got no damage, this guy, so he can't do anything. That's fine. Let's get you right here. You're going right here. Just gotta heal up, I guess, a little bit. A little bit of damage to him. You can damage him a little bit, I guess. Oh, he killed that ghost. Alright, there's only one guy to kill on and I win, or I can just like knock down his morale. It's an interesting concept because you have to sort of like balance, like, you know, quite a bit here. Basically, one because I just like, you know, can weigh him out, or I can like, you know, kill him. So. There we go, victory. Let's go for another battle, I guess. So, basically there's 3 factions, but there's also, like, you know, a lot of neutral factions, I guess. You know, mercenaries are probably useful, but you have to basically use them, like, later on. So it's like, it's sort of like a draw, you know, a gamble, basically, like, get them early, like, later on, basically thing. Heals target unit for 2 points of damage from races, maximum health by 1. Let's get more attack cards, I guess. If I'm lucky, I get them like later on, it can be useful. So, all right, what do I want to basically remove here? Panacea, return. We'll get rid of that, I guess. Alright, so now we're gonna basically, like, you know, move on here, I guess. So, Nails LR2. We'll play one more battle here, and, like, you know, that'll be enough to basically show what this game is all about. It looks very interesting for, like, you know, a sort of tactical type of game. Now, as much listed as being a roguelike, I'm not really sure I would consider it one, but, you know, that's fine. Keep this for now. I want to try it, I think, this time around. Whoops, he's melee only, right? So, my bad. Oh, we got ourselves an axe type of guy this time around. Ow. Alright, it's basically like, you know, spend some gold there. Basically, I ran one of these cars, right? So that's a thing. Sounds like a way of like healing these guys basically up if you want to do it, sort of like that way. But then they like don't get the, like, you know, benefits if you used to do it like that way, so you have to watch out for it. Oh, we ran out of energy, so we can't do anything anymore, but let's put some spirits on. Nope. So you need like energy for spirits too. Good to know. Alright, Skeleton Knight, so basically got like a little more power to him. When killed, becomes a pile of bones. Pile of bones will be formed into a Skeleton Knight after 1 turn if not destroyed. So you have to basically do a lot of damage to destroy these guys apparently. We're not gonna discard any of this stuff. Ow. Yeah, it's actually gonna hurt a lot if I don't kill those guys, because they actually hurt a lot, so my morale will actually be, you know, at fret this time around. Let's give it to this guy. get this guy back just so he gets his health back up. I'll put you back down. I thought I reversed that guy, but whatever. Oh! A major type some sort. I guess these guys can probably attack at melee and range, so that makes them look really deadly. Oh, there's these guys. So this guy's like, you know, the merchants are all about like, you know, waiting back and like, you know, attacking like, you know, on the 4th turn, I guess. Let's go off the Skeleton Knight here so he can't damage me anymore. We're gonna kill off you, I think. Put you here. And of course this guy's ranged, so... My bad! At least you heal up. Keep as is. There's the golems popping up finally. What does poison do? I don't know. Well, just keep attacking the guys in back, I guess. This is like how these guys sort of like, you know, go back and forth here to kill these guys, I guess. Here's my mercenaries popping up finally. Conscription fee, but that's fine. Oh, I don't have enough room size space to put those cards down, so that's the thing. Well, let's put this guy right here, I guess. I'll get this guy next time. So you get spent to do your stuff. I'm just gonna hold this guy off, I guess. There's the skeleton stuff. Discard nothing. He's gonna move up stuff now. Nice mercenary. That guy. So in a way, you can sort of like match these guys, but like, you know, preventing them from moving up if you can. Oh, is that like for my like, you know, my morale to the poison? Is that what it's doing? That might be what it's doing. Let's get these guys right here. That's fine as they are right now, I think, so... Who you guys poisoned now? Oh, this guy came back. I just get to see if, like, you know, this guy gets to attack right away to Skeleton Knight or not. He does. So I have to watch out for that. Oh, that guy's been turned to go backwards now. See, yeah, poison hurts your morale. That's what poison is basically all about. Well, I guess we're gonna lose this one because I'm basically gonna, like, you know, have my guys, like, just die of, like, you know, of poison, basically, in a moment. Which is unfortunate. Well, let's just die then. Well, that's something I used to watch out for. Like, you can't really see it was the same as the, you know, stat symbols do, but whatever. Down he goes. But I still have, like, too much, like, you know, poison on my guys, right? So. And that's it. We're defeated. Alright, well, you basically got to see, like, what this basically is all about. It's like, you know, a very tactical, like, card game. Hope you guys basically enjoyed that, and take care, I guess.